Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us today for our Friday at 5 with our very own Dr. Rabbino.
You know, it was interesting to hear a discussion of what the Stratford was like since its inception. And that Friday at 5 actually went back for a certain period of time, but it was very different. They didn't recruit somebody to sit and play the piano. They apparently just mingled and drank. And then when questioned about what they heard, they had no idea. Hopefully you'll know something about what you're going to hear now. So I entitled this presentation of Showstoppers, really trying to highlight songs that stood out in a particular production, songs that people left the theater still singing. The songs were so impressive or the performance was so terrific. And many of these have lasted to the present time. So please feel unimpeded if you feel like singing. And I know that we have our master chorist in the back, Bishop Bill, who will always try to get us back on key. Maybe this time. the king and I, we kiss in a shadow. In 1943, the Gershwins wrote Crazy Rhythm. I got daisies in green pastures. I got my gal who could ask for anything more. Who could ask for anything more? In 1977, the show Annie, from the cartoon character Annie, and written by Charles Strauss, and Miss Hannigan, who played the role of I think she played the role of, she played the role of Miss Hannigan, and her name was Dorothy Loudon. And we shared the same elevator frequently because we lived in the same apartment building. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They wouldn't raise their head when they see me go by. And a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything going my way. Say, oh, what a beautiful day. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love. Oklahoma, Rogers and Hammerstein. Richard Rogers, cardiologist, was my father's cardiologist as well. That didn't do him any damn good. I Feel Pretty, from West Side Story, Leonard Bernstein. Tonight. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. Sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, have a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, and I'm singing and dancing in the rain. You can imagine Ethel Merman singing that everything's coming up roses. And if you were in the same room that she was singing, you would have to have your hearing checked shortly thereafter. Hello, Frida. getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a fumpus, kick up a rumpus, but get me to the church on time. Well, Bishop Bill, did you ever sing that one?
Every Sunday.
How did it work out?
Half and half.
That word's poetic. I'm so pathetic, and I can always find it best to let them rest off my chest. You're the top, you're the Colosseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse. You're the Nile, you're the Tower of Pisa, you're the smile of the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But if baby, I'm the bottom, well, you're the top. If I was a rich man from Fiddler on the Roof, because any dreams of that ended when I got the messages from the Stratford. what I did for love. Kiss today goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck, the same to you. But I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Don't forget, can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love.
Mike, honey, what is that from?
That is from Chorus Line. George Talton, here's your song. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunshine, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. It couldn't be in autumn. How could I ever leave in autumn? I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily in the snow, or on a wintry eve when you catch the candles glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime? Knowing you in spring, I'm bewitched by you so. Oh no, not in springtime. Winter, summer, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. Lots of blockbuster songs were written by Jerry Herman. And MAME is certainly no exception. The year is 1966. Well, you coax the blues right out of the horn, MAME. You charm the husk right off of the corn, MAME. You've got the banjo strumming and plunking out a tune to beat the band. The whole plantation's humming since you brought Dixie back to Dixieland. You make the cotton easy to pick, MAME. You give my old mint julep a kick, MAME. You make the old magnolia tree blossoms at the mention of your name. You made me feel alive again. You've given us the drive again to make the South revive again, MAME. The old devil moon. Are you anybody here a moon watcher? Do you go out on your balcony, look for the moon? Do I have a person that's been bitten by a wolf or something? Huh. It's that old devil. Old devil moon. Anybody know what this is? I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam, but I can't get warm without your hand to hold. Well, the radiator's hissing, still I miss your kissing to keep me warm at night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing, oh God, will take place of you holding me tight. I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat. And that is from the show Pajama Game, Adler and Ross. written by Cy Coleman. The show is Sweet Charity. And this is Hey, Look Me Over. I think that we should be playing this regularly in the Laurel Wing. I hear singing, there's no one there. I smell blossoms and the trees are bare. All day long seem to walk on air. I wonder why. I wonder why. I keep talking in my sleep at night. And what's more, I've lost my appetite. Stars that used to twinkle in the skies are twinkling in your eyes. I wonder why. You don't need analyzing. It is not so surprising that you feel very strange but nice. Your heart goes pitter-patter. I know just what's the matter, because I've been there once or twice. Put your head on my shoulder. You need someone that's older. Rub down with a velvet glove. There is nothing you can take to relieve that pleasant ache. You're not sick, you're just in love. Burt Bacharach. What do you get when you fall in love? You get a girl with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. Oh, never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a girl? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, she'll never phone ya. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. Well, don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you. What do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies, pain, and sorrow. But for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. Memories. This is from The Way We Were. Music is by Marvin Hamlish, who wrote Chorus Line, and the lyrics are by Marilyn and Alan Bergman. Memories, like the corners of my mind, misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were. that can bring a tear to my own eye too. So anyhow, it's part of being this age, isn't it? Being able to look back and trying hard to look forward. Anyhow, thank you all for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Michael.